Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy show, starring me, JT, and him. He's the Cap Guy, and we are in Oklahoma. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Cap Guy's going to talk about something near and dear to his heart in a minute, and it won't be the chest hair. I promise. It's something about last night. And we're going to get into what we sold and had a decent day. And then, of course, I'm going to tell my jokes. Why did the Can Crusher quit his job? I don't know, JT. Why did he quit his job? Because he was so depressing. So depressing. Must not have been a good job. Yeah, that's probably right. I really wanted a camo shirt. I wanted you to buy it for me, but I couldn't find one. Dun dun dun. That's horrible. Why don't you go play outside? I tried yesterday, but I had a boomerang and I couldn't remember how to throw the dang thing. But eventually it came back to me. It hit you in the head, didn't it? How'd you know? Did you throw that boomerang? No, if I'd have thrown it, it'd come back to me. Well, that thing hit me in the head. I didn't know it would come back to me. I guess I ain't that smart. Oh, you're pretty smart. You're pretty smart. They love your jokes, even though they're corny. Hey, they're made for kids. Let's get on with the show. All right. Yep, that boomerang whacked him real good in the head. I think he thought I threw it too, but I didn't. By the way, it's the Dallas Cowboys. And I know we hadn't had the best of years lately, but I love that draft pick last night, and I am not, repeat, not a Sooner fan. I loathe the Oklahoma Sooners. And yes, I live in Oklahoma, but I grew up in Austin, Texas, and I am a diehard Longhorn. So, CeeDee Lamb is no longer a Sooner. He's a Dallas Cowboy. It's not like the Marines where once a Marine, always a Marine. He's a Dallas Cowboy now, so I'll welcome him in. I was actually thinking they were going defense on the first round, but once he was available, you had to take him because, let's face it, Cooper's injury prone, and they need another stud receiver on the other side to open things up for Dak. So hopefully he'll get under contract. If he don't produce this year, maybe they look another way. But we'll see. Still got Elliott, still got the D, still got the offensive line, although they're getting a little older. We had 8 sales yesterday. And speaking of that, I was going to mention, I wonder if the draft, because we haven't had any sports in the last month or so, if the NFL draft will improve the sales if you have sports-related stuff, especially NFL, because that's what's going on. But hopefully it'll improve my sales on jerseys and things, NFL jerseys, even though it's not that season. The draft usually will bring people out and start buying their team stuff again, and hopefully that happens. We'll see. But comment below, let me know what you think. And anyway, we'll get into what we sold. We had 8 sales, decent day. We went back over the $100 day in profit. Not a huge day, but again, as I say, profit is profit, sales are sales. Take them while you can get them. And I had an offer this morning, or actually I watched the phone thing where every day the offers pop up, and some of them, because there's just not a lot of profit built in, I won't send offers. But on some of them where I have a little bit of room, I will send an offer. And I try to do it as soon as I see them pop up as watching it. And a couple times I've forgotten, and then they bought it immediately, pretty quickly after. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't drop that price. So you just don't know when to throw it out there. But I threw one out this morning on a jacket, and they accepted immediately and paid immediately. So you'll see that tomorrow when I go into those things. It was a nice little profit. So get into what I sold, and I'll quit yakking. Well, I'll quit yakking as far as just rabble. First thing I sold, I bought 2 weeks ago today on a private pick. This is a Panorama 750-piece used puzzle. Nothing special about it other than it's got a lot of candy in it, and That's the last thing I need right now, and that's one of the things that's an issue in the house, having candy around for my grandkids, and because they're not around, I tend to put my hands in it. And anyway, I paid $1 for this, and I sold it for $16.99 plus shipping, and I actually misjudged this one, and I've done that a couple times here lately, and I ended up losing $2.50 on shipping because I went into priority. It was a little heavier. The box that contained the puzzle was a little heavier, but I still made $10.25 off of it. These convict inmate shoes. I buy the convict inmate jumpsuits and sets. Y'all have seen me sell those plenty of times, but I don't sell shoes a lot, but I do have them. And this particular pair is an 11-12. They're kind of a rubber material, and they're more like a shoe instead of a slipper, which I also have. I paid 99 cents for these back in December. Sold them for $16.25. I got them in a priority flat rate envelope, which wasn't easy, but I did it. And I made $14.65 off of it. The next item, I either got this at a yard sale or the bins, probably the bins, because I wouldn't normally pick up a shirt that looks like this. This is obviously a 70s style shirt. It is a polo by the Territory Ahead. I don't know how old it is, but regardless, I paid, based on weight, if I got it at the bins, I paid $1.40 for it. Sold it for $9 plus shipping, and again, I lost a little bit on shipping because it was a heavier material and it weighed a little more, but I made $5, and again, that's another reason I'm getting out of clothing, not to mention other issues with clothing. I mean, I've had some that it didn't fit after I gave you the measurements and everything else, and they come back. So it is what it is. Hard goods is still the way to go, in my opinion. Of course, this is something if you watch my channel, you see all the time. I have one case left of these, and then I got lucky this week and got another case. So, and she may even have one or two more cases before she totally runs out. So I should be stocked in these for a while. Typically, I make about $20 a box. I buy them by the case, which is 20 in a case, $65, so it comes out to $3.25 a box. I sell them for $27.89 plus shipping. In this case, because it went further away than it matched, like it's $9.85 to ship it, typically it costs real close to that. But in this case, I lost about 30 cents on it because it's going to Connecticut. But I still made $19.10, so I'm making $400 a case off this stuff. And I'd love to just keep selling it because it's one of those things that you want to do where you get one item, you got a bunch of it, it's moving. I've sold, I think, 6 this month. I sold 8 last month. It's a $20 profit per unit, and it's just one of those things you want to find. And it's one listing. You just increase the numbers if you get more of the quantity, and it sells, and there's another one there, and on and on and on. For those of you that do this, you know that. The next is a Wolfenstein game. It's a PC game. It's 2 discs. There is the case and the back of it's there, but the front cover and the manual, if there is a manual for these old PC games, is not there. I'm assuming this is some kind of a military type game. It's enemy territory, Wolfenstein, and I paid 84 cents for it. Sold it for $13.60 with media mail shipping, and I upgraded it. Paid 13 cents to get it to them because right now I'm not trusting media mail for anything, and even priority is really in bad shape right now. It's just not doing good. I hope this gets better soon. The next is some Silver Tab jeans. Bought these last August. And again, this is another reason I'm getting out of clothing is, well, actually I have to say, I was stupid last summer and I bought a lot of clothes. Salvation Army on Wednesdays here has all t-shirts are half off, or all clothing is half off. And I was buying clothing left and right and paying over $8 for jeans and In this case, I paid for these silver tabs. I paid $18 or $8.38 for them, and I've had them for a while, and it's just there's not enough profit in it, and so anyway, 848. I sold them for $16.50 plus priority shipping. I did get them in a flat rate envelope, and I did make $6.25. I mean, jeans are easy to ship. They're just not a huge profit unless they're vintage or rock revivals or something. This I think I paid $1 for this. It's a brick game, and it is tested and it works. It's a vintage type handheld game. As you can see, it plays a bunch of different games. This is looks like Tetris on this one. It's pretty cool. Again, I paid $1 for it. I sold it for $24 with free shipping. Cost me $4.18 to ship it, and I made $15.45. A lot of these handheld games are popular right now, especially some of the vintage ones, because people have nothing else to do. And this I bought 2 weeks ago also, where I got that puzzle at that private pick. She had some several things of women's perfume, Estee Lauder, Chanel sample, and she had this Ralph Lauren chaps, and I really wasn't even interested in this. I didn't think it was worth anything, and I grabbed it because it was a couple dollars, and it's about 80% full. Chaps Ralph Lauren, paid $2, sold her for $35.99 plus shipping. I made $29.75. So colognes and perfumes, pick them up, especially when they're cheap, and make some profit because it's out there. So on the day, I had 8 sales, $12.96 in cost of goods, $153.22 in total sales, and $110, looks like 70 in profit. Better than the day before, but not a great day. But hey, like I said, sales is sales, profit's profit. Take it, take it, take it. I'll probably work on my death pile today. I did source a little bit yesterday. I got 4 Harley Davidson button-down shirts, really nice, and I've got those listed. And then I found 2 Indian tie bolos, Native American. It's got a wood thing that the bolo the leather strap goes through, and then at the end it's got arrowheads, and one of them's metal, got metal clips on the end. But they're pretty cool. I paid $7.50 a piece for the Harley shirts, but they comp out at $35 to $45 pre-owned. So we'll see how that goes. And then the bolos, I paid $6 a piece, and I've got those listed for about $75 a piece. They're really nice. So we'll see. I mean, you can always come down, but you got to start somewhere, and maybe I'll find that impulse buyer that'll buy them, and maybe I won't. Hopefully the thrift stores will be open. There are some essential things. They're not essential. Some of the things that are opening up today around the area, hair salons, dog grooming places. I do need a haircut, but I'm not going to venture out to those places yet. They'll probably be overwhelmed with people anyway. And then hopefully next week or the week after, we'll start seeing some of the thrift stores open, and maybe people start having yard sales again, and still staying safe, but having them. And I know a lot of us are biting at the bit to get out of the house. I know old Froggy Flips and Lonnie and John and Kevin and everybody's ready to go. And so am I, especially the garage sales. I really enjoy yard selling this time of year. This is the best time to go out and do it, and I need to have one myself, and I really, well, kind of like the Sooners, I hate having them, but I'd rather go to them. But I got to move some inventory that's just not worth a lot. And even though I got 50,000 listings still till the end of July, which I believe a lot of you that have stores got that, that's just, man, it's crazy. But hey, I'll take it. I love free listings. There's nothing better than that. And just watch my eBay invoice grow and grow and grow. I think last month it was a record. It was almost $800, but the sales equated to it. So take it, and again, you run with it. Y'all have a great day. Hope I didn't rattle on too much. And hope your sales are doing good, and I hope they improve. Please comment below, like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Share the channel. Follow me on Instagram. I don't post a lot other than the beginning of the videos to try to get people to come over to the channel. I don't plan on selling anything on Instagram, but we'll see. You never know. And I'm at 211 subscribers, and I'd like to get more. So keep plugging away, and I'll talk to you tomorrow as I always do. Cap Guy out.